Alright, what is going on, guys? It is EC St. John 2062, filling in for TWC Codster, and I'm gonna be covering the severe weather that's happening today. And I'm gonna be covering the severe weather that's happening today. In case you didn't know, there is a moderate risk of severe weather across northern Alabama. In this in this region right up here, there's a moderate risk of severe weather. Let me try finding something. Let me try finding the picture. What's going on, Blackbird? Let me try finding it. I gotta try finding the picture of the severe weather outlook. There's also a special marine warning that's in effect for it's for, oh my god, I keep doing this. Ugh. It's rotating so it can produce water spouts, but it's over water, so it's nothing too serious. I'm gonna try putting up the picture of the moderate risk. I decided to start with a call with everyone, so you might be able to hear that. Let me try getting a pair of headphones so you can hear their echo. Sorry if that's kind of annoying for you guys. Alright, so. Oh, no one's joining, so, okay. There's a moderate risk, so we're gonna be covering that today. And, there's a moderate, okay, I keep repeating myself, I don't mean to do that, I'm sorry, but, like, I'm gonna try putting that picture up, hold on. Right here, there's a picture, see that right there, that's for, northern Alabama and parts of far south central Kentucky and parts of northwestern Georgia. There's a severe. Okay, so Codster is going to be joining us today. He is going to be able to join, and yeah. I'm going to start a call with him. As you can see, he's starting to join now. Or he's about to join. There's a chance that this might happen tomorrow with all the severe weather. There's an enhanced risk for tomorrow, and it may be upgraded to Alright, Codster, let me see. I'm gonna start playing some no weather radio when there is something that's issued. When there's something that's issued, like, I'll start playing no weather radio so you guys can catch it whenever there's something issued. If there is, it's probably gonna be in northern Alabama, South Kentucky, or northwestern Georgia. So Huntsville. Alright, Codger's gonna be joining us right now. What's up, Codster? Hey, dude. Quality's not that good for this. And Atlanta, Georgia is in the enhanced risk, so people in Atlanta, Georgia, I would be on alert for rapidly changing weather conditions, and if you hear some thunder, then you should be careful and be on alert. Because that means that there could be some like severe storms coming in because it's in an enhanced risk area. So yeah, I would be careful whenever you hear that.
Near steady temperature in the lower 60s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely. Some thunderstorms may be severe in the evening. Lows in the mid-50s. Southwest winds up to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday, windy. Partly sunny with a slight chance of showers in the morning, then a chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs around 70. West winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Tuesday night, windy, colder. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers in the evening, then a slight chance of rain after midnight. Lows in the upper 30s. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. And now the extended forecast. Wednesday and Wednesday night, mostly clear. Highs in the lower 50s. Lows in the upper 30s.
Strikes here over the last 15 minutes, and that will continue to track off towards the east. All right, here's the deal. We've got severe weather anywhere in this red shaded region from Middle Tennessee down south along I-65, including Birmingham, Montgomery, Tallahassee, as well as Atlanta. And again, as far as torcons go, keep in mind, when you get a torcon number like a 7, that is very high. It's a 7 out of 10 chance we could see a tornado within 50 miles of your location. That's for Alabama. For Middle Tennessee and Northwest Georgia,
I'm going to try bringing up the weather channel
and 5 here for Northwest Mississippi. However, as we go in towards the evening, our threat for severe weather will start to diminish from the west and then push off towards the east as our storms continue to track into the southeast. But it's not just the south dealing with storminess. We're going to go to Nick with more on the west.
And you look at San Francisco here and you think, well, where is the storm? Well, it's well offshore. Looking great here in San Francisco today. Lots of sunshine out there, warmer temperatures, but the rain is going to move in tomorrow. And you could see a good bit of it. Tomorrow night on into Wednesday morning, still could see a shower. Even into Thursday, so showers and windy conditions could continue here around the San Francisco Bay Area. Here's how much we can expect between Tuesday morning.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to play the weather channel, but nothing's
maybe as much as 3 inches there, just west of San Jose. As you get toward the mountains, it's going to get heavier there in the foothills. You'll also find snow up in the highest elevations. But the clouds, yeah, they're drifting by over you right now. Nothing really to speak of, nothing really to worry about. It's just what's offshore that we can see on the water vapor imagery that is this big, churning area of low pressure that's drawing moisture toward California. And it will continue to do so as this upper level low continues to dip a little bit farther toward the south and toward the east. You're going to find that moving into California with a deep, very deep plume of moisture, and all of that moisture is going to be coming into some areas that really, it is a problem, because the burn areas, we're talking about a threat to burn areas with mudslides, rock slides, the possibility of some flooding. So please be careful over the next several days if you're out and about in some of these burn scar areas. This will last into Wednesday. It will last into Thursday. And we'll see more of that rain and mountain snow making its way eastward here, even into the northern Rockies by the time we get into the latter part of Thursday. So more rain on the way. Here's what we're talking about overall. Southern California could see 3 to 5 inches of rainfall, 1 to 2 inches there in the northern part of the state. And we're talking about maybe 2 to 3 to 4 inches there near the mountains. But look at these areas here that could get 3 to 4 inches. west of Los Angeles, Simi Valley, Oxnard, that could be a huge problem area. And with snow in the mountains, that's going to make a lot more people applaud, we think. We need the snowfall here. We've been a little bit behind. 5 to 6 feet is what we could get here in some of these areas. Maybe a foot or two there farther toward the north, but that is definitely going to help make up for the deficit that you've seen of late here.
Sorry, having some difficulties. All right, we are back from our our little break. Welcome back. I mean to say, how are you guys doing today? You guys having a good day? I'm pretty excited for this severe weather event, to be honest. See, there's a risk of there's a moderate risk, and we're trying to capture it to make sure you guys are safe and to be sure that you guys aren't in harm's way. We're gonna bring up this webcam again. Hold on. Alright, we are back. We're gonna keep playing some Norweather radio so you guys can hear what's happening.
Clear. Highs in the upper 50s. Lows in the mid.
This is WXK 56. Actually, yeah, we're gonna listen to WXK 56, which is the nearest weather radio station, to all the severe weather that may be happening later today. And this is the nearest one. This is what we're gonna play.
It was cloudy, 61 degrees, wind east at 6 miles an hour. Chattanooga, it was cloudy, 59 degrees, wind variable at 6 miles an hour. Asheville, it was partly sunny, 61 degrees, wind southeast at 9 miles an hour. Augusta, it was cloudy, 63 degrees, wind calm. Savannah, it was cloudy, 66 degrees, wind northeast at 9 miles an hour. Greenville, Spartanburg, it was cloudy, 59 degrees, wind southeast at 7 miles an hour. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of north and central Georgia. For this afternoon and tonight, isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms can be expected across the area and will be most likely between 3 p.m. and midnight. The hazards will be isolated strong tornadoes, very large hail up to 2 inches in diameter, damaging winds to 70 miles per hour, and frequent lightning. And now the extended outlook for the period Tuesday through Sunday. There will be a chance of thunderstorms over mainly central Georgia on Tuesday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time Wednesday through Friday. There will be a slight chance of thunderstorms over North Georgia Saturday and Sunday. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation is likely after 3 p.m. Spotters are encouraged to submit reports of severe weather through the web by going to weather.gov/Atlanta. Significant weather advisory for northeastern Hall, southern White and eastern Lumpkin counties until 1:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a strong thunderstorm was near Porter Springs, or near Dahlonega, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, pea-sized hail and occasional lightning. Impact, expect minor damage to exposed surfaces. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. If you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Some locations in the path of the storm include Dahlonega, Cleveland, Claremont, Garland, Leaf, Mossy Creek, Porter Springs, and Qualachie Lake. People outdoors should seek shelter immediately. Electrical appliances should not be used unless in an emergency. Here is the official forecast from your National Weather Service for the The National Weather Service in Huntsville, Alabama has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for South Central Lauderdale County in northwestern Alabama, western Colbert County in northwestern Alabama, until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southeast of Utica, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Cherokee, Malone, Posey Loop, Mount Hester, Maud, Allsboro, Oakland, and Barton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Alabama: Colbert and Lauderdale.
Did you guys see that severe thunderstorm warning right there?
Oakland.
There was probably about there's gonna be more of this today. We're gonna be able to catch more alerts, and we're probably gonna be able to catch a lot of alerts. Maybe a tornado warning, maybe a PDS tornado warning. I have seen a PDS tornado warning, and it was only an enhanced risk day. So, and today's a moderate risk day, so there's probably gonna be something very bad happening today. So everyone in northern Alabama, southern Kentucky, or south central Kentucky, and northwestern Georgia, I would be on like high alert for severe weather, and I would be on high alert for tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds over 60, 70 miles per hour. Yeah, I would just be careful. There's been very strong tornadoes on moderate risk days. Like the El Reno one in 2013 was on a moderate risk day. And that was the worst one ever, or the strongest one ever, pretty much. Let's read this severe thunderstorm warning in case you guys missed it. Let me get it, and I'm going to read it out for you guys in case you guys missed it. The National Weather Service in Huntsville was issued a severe thunderstorm warning for South Central Lauderdale County, Western Colbert County, both in northwestern Alabama, until 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:31 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southeast of Islesville, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: quarter-size hail. Radar indicated. Damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Sheffield, Scumbia, Cherokee, Lamoille and Posey Loop, Mount Hester, Maud, Aldboro, Oakland, and Barton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Sorry for like kind of being quiet, or my mic's not that good. I'm using my laptop mic. I have nothing else to use. My bad. So, if you want to go down a little bit south here, there is a cell over the water over Tallahassee. Not over Tallahassee, but I would say about 30 or 40 miles southeast of Tallahassee. It's over the water, and there is some rotation. It could produce a tornado or maybe a water spout because there is a special marine warning on it, and it does say that it can produce water spouts and a high wind gusts in excess of 34 knots. So, let's see. There is rotation in it. It might not be very strong rotation. It actually does look fairly strong. But there is a cell down there, and it does have rotation. So people in Crawfordville, Florida, I would be on alert. And there's a lot of cells over here in Florida. There's one here. There's pretty much all of them. This one has penny-sized hail, which looks like it is moving fairly quickly at about 20. It's actually moving pretty slow. It's moving 20 miles per hour. But it could speed up, and it could change direction and go straight up to Tallahassee, where there could be some damage from the hail. But, you know, I don't live down there, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't really know what's happening. This cell right here is producing very heavy rain, producing up to 2 inches per hour in some places. 2 inches of rain per hour. So people down there, there is a threat of flash flooding. I would be on high alert for people down there. If you live in a low-lying area, then I would be very careful. Oh, there's a very strong flash flooding threat right here. There is a severe thunderstorm. Yeah, why to say that? There's not one. Ugh. There should be a flash flood warning, but there isn't one. It's producing 2.5 inches. Actually, yeah, it's 2.5 inches per hour right here. If you go up here, there's 2.5 inches of rain per hour. There's a pretty high chance for flash flooding. Let's go to storm rain, the total rainfall for this. Okay, this one has produced 5 inches of rain in total. This is a pretty strong. So, oh, there's another special marine warning. It is. Let's read it. The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a special marine warning for Appalachian Bay or coastal waters from Keaton to Ocklawakanee River F1 out 20 nautical miles till 2:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 1:37 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing water spouts was located 13 nautical miles in use of Marker 24 barge with a use of 25 knots. Hazard: water spouts and wind gusts 34 knots and above. Source radar indicated. Impact: water spouts can quickly form in capsized boats and vessels and create 7 way higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots in higher waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. This severe thunderstorm will remain over long open waters. Thunderstorms can suddenly produce waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek a safe harbor immediately. If any sailors watching, you guys should be careful, because there is waterspouts. Sailors, they cover. That south, the severe thunderstorm warning doesn't look like there's any rotation, so people down there are safe now. They look like they're safe from. Yeah, I think they're safe. I think the cell's intensifying, or it's just starting to intensify because I think it's starting to get a little bit more windy. Yeah, it's not a very high cell. It's only going up to like 40,000 feet ish. I would have expected it to like intensify, but it doesn't look like it's doing that much. It looks like a pretty weak cell. I thought it was intensifying. Just look around. Let's see what's happening. Oh, there's a cell down here in what is that? Georgia. It's got pretty small hail, but it's moving. And it looks like it might be doing something. It's moving at like 45, 50 miles per hour, so it's moving fast. You guys want some? You guys want oh my god, I can't talk. It's for this area up here, western Illinois. You guys are in the clear. There's nothing much happening. Oh, never mind. There's actually a lot of stuff happening. Let's see. There is cell moving at 30 miles per 35. Well, I think it was like 60 miles per hour or 50, 30 something. Whoa! That cell's moving at 90 miles per hour. Let's see how fast that is. What was that? Nothing happened. What the hell? Let's see what's gonna happen today. It's moving at 83 miles per hour. That's moving quickly. There's nothing that could really be done by that storm that's moving at 82 miles per hour. You might get a little bit of wind from the strong movement or like the fast movement of the cell. So yeah, people there should like be they should be careful for some pretty brief rain, pretty brief wind. Maybe some brief hail, who knows? Might be it looks like it's moving. Actually, it's moving very quickly. It's moving at up to. Maybe if it starts moving faster, it might be moving at like 100 miles per hour, which has happened. I've seen a severe thunderstorm warning. I was moving at 130 miles per hour. It's pretty crazy. It was moving at 130. It was like I remember I saw it was like it was moving east at 130 miles per hour. So it was pretty strong day. It was pretty strong storm. It might go on break until there's something that starts happening with this storm. We might go on break till there's something that happens. So yeah, we're gonna go on break until that there is something that'll be happening. Whoa.
Very wet times ahead here, and some of these areas near LA could see heavy rainfall and long-lasting rain, maybe 2 to 3 inches here northward, westward. 4 inches there from Oxnard towards Simi Valley. That could be a huge problem because of the burn scar areas. Few clouds over LA right now. You're looking fine, but it's offshore that we're watching this big area of low pressure that is churning eastward. And as it does, it's going to be spitting moisture your way, warm, tropical moisture here coming your way, and that could provide very heavy rainfall in some areas that we really don't need heavy rainfall all at a lot at the same time. So as this moisture continues to make its way toward California, watch the areas here, particularly for possible 3 to 5 inches of rainfall in those burn areas. Could see that much near the foothills and maybe feet of snow in the mountains.
Alright guys, we are back. This is, there is a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service in Tallahassee. Hang on, let me get this back up. Let's bring up a minute. Let me get this, there is a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service in Tallahassee, Florida. I can't talk, sorry. I keep like stuttering, it's being weird. Alright, so we are back. There is a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service in Tallahassee. Let's read it. The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Bay County in the Panhandle of Florida, Calhoun County in the Panhandle of Florida, southeastern Washington County in the Panhandle of Florida, till 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:52 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 12 miles northeast of Lynn Haven, moving east at 45 miles per hour, average 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicated impact, expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Blountstown, Clarksville, Selman, Abe Springs, Singer Road, Camp Flowers, Chipola, Gainer Springs, Scotts Ferry, Kenny's Mill, Bennett Youngstown, Blountstown Airport, Hugh Creek, Nixon, Red Oak, Sharpstown, Sanders, Marysville, and Nettle Ridge. For your protection, move to an interior room in the lowest floor of 3 building. Hail, quarter less than a quarter inch, with 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's go down to Tallahassee. It looks like there's some broad rotation near Econfina and Youngstown. It looks pretty broad, like weak and broad, but nothing too strong, nothing too like dangerous. It might intensify into a strong supercell, which is probably pretty likely today because, as you can tell, there's a lot of severe weather. Or there's going to be a lot of severe weather. And yeah, there's a risk of severe thunderstorms across northern Alabama. Oh, what was that? Huntsville issued a significant weather advisory for south central Lauderdale, Culver, and northwestern Franklin County until 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let's see what they issued. At 12:57 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Tishomingo State Park, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail will be possible with this storm. Locations impacted include Florence, Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Escambia, Littleville, Whiten, St. Florian, Cozy Loop, Cocoa, Northwest Alabama Regional Airport. There's a... Sorry, I keep like stuttering and stuff. I'm gonna try adding some more places to my IM bot. Hang on a moment. Give me this shit. Hold on. You might hear a couple ding dings. That's either for severe weather or there's. I'm gonna try adding some places for my but I'm gonna add Birmingham and Atlanta. There's gonna be some ding dings when I do that though. So hang on a moment. That ding ding is not for severe weather at the moment. It may be though soon. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, new mezzo. Oh, watch for 20%. Well, there's a 70-degree dew point, so that means that there's a chance of severe thunderstorms and supercells, which are very likely for areas in the Florida Panhandle. And there's a high chance, not high risk. Why did I say that? There might be one though later. If there's a high risk, this place can blow. This whole like account's probably blow up. From what I'm gonna be doing on here. Let's see what's happening with that storm now. I'm sorry, I was minimizer of GR level 3, which is a radar program that I'm using. It's starting to move towards Tallahassee. It's not moving very quickly. It's moving at like 40. Actually, it's moving pretty quickly at 40 miles per hour. There's two cells heading straight for Tallahassee. The one has severe thunderstorm warning, moving at about 40-45 miles per hour towards Tallahassee. There's another one moving about 35-40 miles per hour towards Tallahassee. And it looks like it's pretty. They're both look like they're pretty strong. One of them has very broad rotation, but it's not very like. What was that? Oh, AFD, nothing important, nothing crazy. There is a strong rotate. Why does it say that? There's not. I keep saying random stuff. Sorry, guys. This could intensify to something very severe because this happened yesterday. There was a small little cell. Nothing really special about it. It popped out of nowhere. It was like a little cell, and then it randomly got a severe thunderstorm warning. Then had very strong rotation. Just out of nowhere, it developed very strong rotation, and it had bigger than baseball size hail. It was rotating, and we saw TVS, which is an indication of a tornado on the ground. But there wasn't one on the well, there probably was one on the ground, but I don't think it was very strong or it wasn't very long lived because it was only there for a few minutes. It looks like there's pretty strong rotation. Why do I keep saying that? There's not. I keep just saying that. Ugh. I'll just be. There might be some pretty strong winds and there might be some hail developing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like hail starting to like. Let's look at the street group. It's moving pretty quickly. It's moving straight for Tallahassee, in Florida. It's moving straight for this the state's capital. There might be a little bit of damage, might be some wind damage there, but I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not there, so I don't know what's happening. Let's check out the cell. There's some rotation there. This means there's some rotation if you go back down here. I see some rotation. I think the cell is probably going to develop into something bad. There's definitely rotation in there. There's a meso. It's 6. Meso 6. This might develop into something bad. Let's take a look at Shreveport or Texas, that area. Let's see what's happening down there. Nothing's really happening down here. It's just like this area's in the clear. Yeah, nothing's really happening down here. There's a lot of stuff happening there yesterday. There was like a softball size hail, a very big hail. It's just not good. Oh, this according to KGWX, there's a $50 size hail and some rotation in this area. If you know anyone in this area, I would advise them to take shelter. Or if you know, what was that? Oh, a special marine warning was just expired, and they just issued a new AFD. I would have expected some, like, I expected something like stronger or something. I think there can be some cells that are intensifying today. They might be very strong and dangerous. This might be pretty dangerous for this area. Or it's probably going to be pretty dangerous for everyone in that area. It said there's only a 20% chance of It said there's only a 20% chance of a watching being issued, but I think that's very wrong. It's a moderate risk day. There's likely going to be a tornado warning, or at least a tornado watch, or some kind of watch. There's a whole bunch of cells. This one is supposed to move east and then east-northeast towards Tallahassee. The one that's rebounded from one. The hail is pretty much gone. It's weakening pretty quickly. It's moving at about 40 miles per hour. There is some rotation in this cell right here, but I don't think it's very strong rotation. Oh yeah, oh no, never mind. That is some rotation right there. That might be intensifying, or it's trying to intensify, I don't know. This looks like it could be pretty bad for Florida. It's not, I don't think there's any risk actually, or any kind of risk area in Florida. It's not very high. There's one for day 2, which is the enhanced risk, which could be upgraded to a moderate or high risk. If it's a high risk, I'm pretty sure everyone's just gonna go crazy. It's gonna be all over the news, it's gonna be all over everything. Surprised there isn't any tornado watch issue or tornado warning for this area. There's definitely some rotation right there. This area is the red means it's moving away from the radar station, and the green means it's moving towards the radar station. So this part of the cell is moving this way, and this part of the cell is moving that way. So I'm pretty sure in this area right here, there could be some kind of funnel cloud or maybe a tornado on the ground. I don't know. Let's see if there's a debris signature. No, I don't think there's any debris signature at the moment, but there could be soon. There could be a small little funnel touchdown. Or there could be a wall cloud. I don't know. This could be a pretty strong cell. It could be intensifying. Yeah, I think it's intensifying. It looks like it's... This severe thunderstorm warning is gonna... Actually, it's not gonna expire for a while. It's gonna stay in effect, and something just happened. Oh, they updated severe thunderstorm warning for... They canceled it for Bay County, and they continued it for Calhoun and Washington County. For that one that is in effect near, for areas, for the areas. Well, oh, never mind, I'm not even gonna try talking to this side, it'd be weird. The severe thunderstorm which brought them the warning has been to the area, therefore the warning has been cancelled. And the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for central Calhoun and southeastern Washington counties in the Panhandle of Florida. 1:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The severe thunderstorm was located 12 miles west, or 14 miles west of Bondstown, and east of 45 miles per hour. 160 miles per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Brownstown, Clarksville, Red Oak, Solomon, Haysburg, Sharpstown, Chipola, Marysville, Kings Mill, Meadow Ridge, Frink, Brownstown Airport, Macedonia, Torrey State Park, Dew Creek, Broad Branch, Durham, and Nixon. For your protection, we could interior on the old sports store building. I think this cell is gonna get some kind of warning soon, or at least some kind of like there's no kind of watch or anything, but there is a cell that's rotating. I'm closer to the weather group. Oh, my throat is sore. What was that? Oh, they updated severe thunderstorm warning. They canceled it for Washington County in Florida, and they continued it for Calhoun County. So nothing's really in effect except for Calhoun County. Let's see what it looks like now. It's considerably smaller than it was at the start, but it's probably, there's definitely gonna be more of this issue. And oh yeah, that's what it is now. It's something very big. There's gonna be more SVRs issued. There's definitely gonna be more issued because it's gonna be moving east towards Tallahassee, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely moving towards Tallahassee. It's not moving at very fast, but it's moving fairly quickly. Let's see if we're able to catch some alerts whenever this will be issued. Gotta go down to Tallahassee. It's definitely a severe thunderstorm warning. It says there is an update on impending severe weather, which means that there is a very high chance of severe weather, or severe weather is about to occur. And it's already occurring. It's not very much, but there will be a lot more later in the day, for sure. The risk of severe weather will continue into tomorrow morning, or like late tomorrow, or late today, late this night. There is some rotation in the cell south of Tallahassee, but it's not super strong. There's 2 areas of rotation, and I'm surprised it doesn't have any kind of watch or warning. I don't know if there'd be a watch or one cell, but well, I'm surprised there's no like warning or anything on it for like tornado warning or something. Should be one though. Oh, there's a measure over there. Let's see what it is. 5. There is a cell producing hail, and there would have been rotation in that area, but like nothing too useful. I'm expecting something to intensify. Expecting this to intensify as it's I'm expecting that cell that's rotating to intensify as it's moving towards the as it's moving east. And it looks like it could be pretty strong. And it likely is pretty strong. There is heavy rain and a strong thunderstorm that is currently in the Tallahassee area, which is an area that is going to be hit by 2 storms. One by a storm that is severe thunderstorm warned, but it's moving east towards the Tallahassee area. And I'm sorry for kind of like repeating. Oh, what was that? Oh, they canceled the severe thunderstorm warning, so there's no more severe thunderstorm warning in effect. There is no longer any severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect. They just canceled it. I'm gonna go back on break until there is severe weather. So yeah, we're gonna go back on break. See you later, guys. We'll be back when there's more severe weather occurring. We're gonna be playing some. The video stream for the weather channel is not working, but we will play the audio for you guys in case you can hear it. We've been live for 1 hour, 4 minutes right now. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go on some break. I'm gonna go have a break for a minute, and we will be back when there's severe weather occurring. See you guys in a little bit.
Service in Huntsville, Alabama has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Lauderdale County in northwestern Alabama, southeastern Colbert County in northwestern Alabama, northern Lawrence County in northwestern Alabama, until 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Tuscumbia, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Florence, Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Tuscumbia, Rogersville, Killen, Town Creek, Libreville, Lexington, and Layton. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Alabama: Colbert, Lauderdale, and Lawrence.
Superior Hyundai's tent sale today, and spin the wheel and pick your deal. Or see all the big deals at SuperiorHyundaiAL.com. That's SuperiorHyundaiAL.com. Going on now. Don't miss it.
Struggling to make your house payment? You may qualify for Hardest Hit Alabama, a federally funded foreclosure prevention program. After an unexpected layoff, Rich in Huntsville said,
"All my liquid assets were gone, so I knew I had to do something. Hardest Hit Alabama was able to help me stay current on my mortgage without having to tap into my retirement savings."
Visit www.hardesthit.alabama.com to learn more. Brought to you by Hardest Hit Alabama, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Did you guys hear the
So, what brings you in today?
Well, Doc, there's some leakage in my undercarriage.
Okay, well, let's take a peek here. Everything appears fine.
I should have mentioned. Oh, that tickles. It's actually my old car that's leaking.
Okay, you don't need a doctor. You need University.
And get up to $7,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for it towards the purchase of any new vehicle in stock during Ram Truck Month. Select new 2017 Ram trucks are $13,000 off MSRP. That's right, $13,000 off MSRP. And don't prejudge your credit. Get pre-qualified 24/7 at universitycdj.com without entering your social security number. Only at University Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on South Quintard Avenue in beautiful Anniston. Online 24/7 at universitycdj.com. MSRP 48,655. Stock number R17379. With approved credit through CCAP. Plus $7.99 doc fee, tax tag, and license. All factory rebates applied. Negative equity refinance. Offers don't combine.
Music that works while you're checking off things on the honey-do list. Mix 102.9.
Oh god, copyright. Oh no, 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 stop. Okay, so we're not gonna try to catch another word because no one's never made it. It won't let me. I can't go on KIH58. It won't load for me. I probably would have caught it if I got to KIH58, but it wouldn't let me get to it. I still caught a severe thunderstorm warning, so there's a silver lining, I guess. It's pretty good. think that's pretty nice that I was able to catch a severe weather this morning. I haven't caught an alert in like almost a month. I haven't caught an alert since February 24th, which is the last severe weather event that was actually very significant. That was like very widespread. Instead of it being just like it was yesterday, where there was just a few isolated supercells. They're pretty close to Dallas, Fort Worth, which is a very populated, like very highly populated area. It could have been much worse yesterday, though. I'm surprised it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Like yesterday, I thought it was gonna go straight to like I can't talk. I swear to God, I just keep like being awkward and messing up my words. There's a chance of severe weather. Very high chance of severe weather. The moderate risk, so that means that a moderate risk is pretty much like, hey, there's a very high chance of severe weather, so don't get struck by lightning, my dude. That's pretty much what it is. It's essentially what it is. So. I'm surprised there's not much happening during a moderate risk. I would have expected much more severe weather to be happening. I thought there was like supercells everywhere, supercells over there, behind me, all over the place. But there's not much. There's like 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, and that's pretty much it. Nothing much. Let's go back up. Let's go back up here. See what's happening. There is rotation. That is rotation right there. There could be some kind of hook developing or something right there. I'm not sure, but it looks pretty strong. Oh, it's near Birmingham. It's pretty close to Birmingham. It's about like a mile or like 20 miles north of Birmingham. So it looks like it's there's a few cells. This one's getting really strong. It's starting to move northeast. It's moving northeast towards Athens, which is a pretty populated area. It's pretty highly populated. It's getting pretty big hail. The hail's definitely growing in size. It went from quarter-size hail to 1.5 inches. So hang on a moment. So you can see it's pretty close to Birmingham. It's about like a 20 minutes to 20 miles north of Birmingham. Probably drive up there pretty quickly, and you'd probably get pummeled by very large hail. The hail's definitely growing. What the National Weather Service just issues it with the biggest confirmed size. This one up here has 1.5 inch hail, and it is definitely rotating. According to some radars, it's rotating, but I guess not for this one. $50 size hail up there. KBMX has rotate. It shows pretty obvious rotation. If you just want to look really close quickly, then you see some rotation. This cell up here, right above Birmingham, is starting to rotate too. You're pretty right, Rockford. I thought there was gonna be more stuff happening. I know, but like, I thought there would have been more, like, already very quickly. There's a moderate risk. A lot of the time, it's just Bam, 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 bam. Crazy stuff happening. Let's see what's happening. I miss scans. What the hell? Why do I keep missing scans? I can definitely tell it's rotating. It's pretty obvious rotation. Even an amateur will be able to tell that there's rotation. This looks like a pretty strong. This could be a supercell developing up here. It's definitely rotating. It's moving fairly quickly, but not super fast. You see, right about here is where there could be some kind of funnel or maybe even a tornado, but I doubt that there's a tornado at the moment. I doubt that there's anything at the moment. I would say it's about this cell is pretty close to Arkadelphia, but there's an Arkadelphia in Alabama, so it's pretty close to Arkadelphia. You can tell that it's probably, yeah, it's heading east-northeast towards Springville, Asheville, and it's, this cell lives on for a really long time to change direction if I hit Atlanta or something. But I doubt that would happen. There's a very low chance of that happening. It's not often that a cell is able to live for that long. It's pretty rare for a cell to live that long. I don't think it ever has, but this cell up here is getting very strong. It's starting to, the hail's getting bigger, it's rotating. Right about here, there's pretty strong rotation. Not pretty strong, but there's definitely rotation. Pulses the severe weather. Both these cells are probably going to intensify. I don't want this to be a remake of what happened. I think everyone who's watching this knows what happened in 2011 to Birmingham and Tuscaloosa. I don't want to really talk about it because it just doesn't seem like a very good thing to talk about. It's not very happy. I just went off a tangent. You need to stop doing that. You just stop like going off on random tangents for a second here. It was when the warning was issued. It was located right about here. Now it's located about here, and that was about 15 minutes ago when it was issued. So it's definitely moving at a fairly quick speed. It's moving fairly quickly east. There's a chance that if you just randomly change direction and go south, which is not very. Cells don't really normally move south. They move either east or northeast. They either move up here or something like that. It's not often that a cell will ever move south or west or northwest or anything. They could either move north, east, or northeast. So it's yeah. There's a lot of cells here. Looking at very small hail. There's pea-sized hail. Yeah, nothing really crazy is happening right now. Oh, Birmingham is oh, they continue this severe thunderstorm warning. Definitely some strong rotation. I'm gonna join this call with Mythical and Schomburg. WF. So, I don't know if you guys know that person, but I'm gonna jump in a call with them. So yeah, I might join this call with Mythical and Schomburg WX, which you might not know, but they're in the Global Weather and PDS chat, and they might be talking about that cell right now. There's definitely whoa, there's another cell of rotation up here. It's not very strong. It's pretty broad rotation, but this cell has got pretty strong rotation if you look at it. There's a meso for this cell. Let's see what it is. It's meso 5, meso 6, 5. There's quite a few mesos in this area. So the KGWF says meso. Because neither of these cells show any rotation if you go up to KHTX. If you go down to KPMX, there's quite a few cells with some rotation. And this cell's weakening right here. I think it's weakening. You see this? This part of the storm is moving this way, and everything else is moving this way, so that means that there is a possibility of a hook that could develop right about here. Oh, it's moving. There's a potential of this area right here developing a hook, which means it'll turn this area into like a hook. Let me see what that was. Oh, tornado warning! Tornado warning! There's a tornado warning just issued for Colbert County. We have to catch this. Hang on, just a moment.
(09191) or 1-800-757-WFIX.
Well, I called your name a long time ago.
The National Weather Service in Huntsville, Alabama has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Colbert County in northwestern Alabama until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 1:38 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Littleville or near Tuscumbia, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Layton around 1:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Colbert Heights, Northwest Alabama Regional Airport, White Oak, and Ford City. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 2:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Colbert, Alabama.
Alright, we are back. I just caught that tornado warning that was in effect. It looks like a pretty strong cell. It's definitely rotating because it's a tornado warning. I saw that rotation. You can listen to this person on the radio talking about this rotation. Let's listen. Let's listen.
I'm going to go ahead and move through here and show you some other parameters on the storm. Here's the tornado warning. It's just on the southeast side of Muscle Shoals, Town Creek.
Muted. My mic was muted. Ugh. Hey, I caught the tornado warning, which is pretty good. I haven't been catching alerts for a while. I caught one SVR, actually 2 SVRs, I think. If anyone wants to use that tornado warning, you can, I'll post it in Codster's server. I'll post it in I'll post it in the channel. Hang on just a moment. I'm gonna try fixing up this audio just a moment. Dude, today's a moderate risk day. This is rare. I've never, the highest risk I've seen before is an enhanced risk, and I'm thinking moderate now. This is awesome. I know that sounds kind of bad. Okay, it sucks when there's gonna be at least injuries, and maybe there's probably gonna be fatalities today, which is pretty sad. But that's just the way things go. I don't know what to say. March 19th, I think the date is. Yeah, March 19th is the date, so. Dude, this is actually awesome that I'm catching stuff. Oh, no. I can definitely tell that storm is rotating. It's very obvious rotation. You can check my live feed. What? What the person? I want to upload this or something, but I can't because it's probably going to be too big. It's probably going to be like 400 megabytes. It's a shame. It's like, I want to do stuff with this, but I can't because the file is too big. 33 megabytes. Okay, that is a little bit big. tornado warnings are pretty cool, but they're only cool if you're actually like not in it and you're safe. It's good that it's not good that there's a tornado warning, but it's cool that there is one because you're able to catch alerts and that's people. I wonder what people up there are probably thinking. Like, I think this is probably gonna get very strong and very bad very quickly. I might join this call with, see what's happening here. So we are in this call with Mythical, but for some reason my microphone's not working that well. Let's see what's happening. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with Discord. That's just nice. Discord's not gonna work with me. I guess that's just great. I guess I can't do anything in Discord, but let's see what's happening outside for me. It's sunny and it's very cold outside. I can't believe it's already a tornado warning. It's only been like 2 hours since that enhanced risk was issued, or that moderate risk was issued. Even the National Weather Service knows that there is strong rotation in this cell. Okay, according to KHTX, they issued a tornado warning for a cell that doesn't have any rotation. That's nice. Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like there's very strong rotation or anything, according to KBMX, which is very obvious that there is strong rotation. But I guess that's the National Weather Service's fault. Maybe they're using KBMX's radar. Oh, this cell has the rotation's definitely weakening, I believe. The rotation is weakening, as I can tell. If I can tell, I mean. Or as far as I can see. I can't even talk right now. It's got half dollar size hail, so there's definitely some hail occurring in Layton. There's some very big hail in Layton. There is some very severe weather that's already occurring right now. Pretty sure a tornado warning is pretty severe, if you ask me. What was that? Oh, they just continued a severe weather warning. Nothing important. Oh, what was that? Continues a tornado warning. Okay. For the record, every time there's no warning, or there's not much happening, if there's no severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings, or no nothing, then I'm just gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna go inactive for a bit until there's a new warning, but there is some warnings right now. There is warnings right now. There's a tornado warning. There is 3 severe thunderstorm warnings at the moment, and there could possibly be more. There could be a tornado emergency, a tornado warning for a tornado that is confirmed on the ground, and yeah, it's pretty severe. It's not good. There's some severe. Let's check what's happening in Tallahassee. I'm not focused around here, but I'm just checking to see some. There's some rotation and stuff down there, but I'm not focusing on that area. I'm gonna focus on the area up here. I'm focusing on everything up here. Okay, I guess National Weather Service is the KBMX. There isn't very strong rotation, but there's definitely some rotation. There's definitely rotation because there's 2 green and red areas that meet up, and there's some right there. There's definitely some strong. Actually, there is strong rotation right about here. I think there's a hook developing. I think I can see a hook developing. It's starting to curve out here, which means it could curve like this. Yeah, I think I could do that. I could do like. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I could do this. It's starting to like turn downward, which means it could like start to develop a hook. There's definitely a hook developed. I can definitely tell that. It's weird. Significant weather advisory for Gray in Thomas counties in southern Georgia. Let's read it. National Weather Service operator indicated a strong thunderstorm 8 miles southwest of Thomasville, moved east at 35 miles per hour. Winds of in excess of 40 miles per hour will be possible with the storm. Locations impacted include Cairo, Thomasville, Boston, Milwaukee, Concord, Pavo, Coolidge, Barwick, Thomasville Municipal Airport, Dillon, Enon, Everett, Merrillville, Chastain, Grady Airport, Moncrief, Paternoster, Easton, Doddsville, Hyde Park, and Newark. Oh, penny-sized hail reported. They reported some penny-sized hail. This could be pretty severe. This is going to be a bad day because there's going to be some bad stuff happening today. I know it's not going to be good.
This is Weather Radio Canada, station.
It's actually, apparently Weather Radio Canada is actually testing the Tom voice, which is the old EAS voice. But it's not happening anymore. Okay, I can't talk. Oh my god, I keep stuttering. It's actually pretty interesting that it's actually testing that. I didn't think that they were actually. let's go back to this. See what's happening. There is still some rotation. Definitely. I think this might be a hook developing. What was that? Severe bonus warning issue. I'm gonna try to catch you. So hang on one moment.
In pidgin, that's rat. So we did the story of how rat chased President Buhari come out from office, and boom, that became.
We're going to be waiting for the severe thunderstorm warning to be issued by WFSU. We're going to cut the audio for the desktop audio back in when when it's being delayed. AFD, nothing but. I don't think I even got him really yet. I guess we're never gonna do it. Let me check in one moment. I will check in one moment, Pokemon Pixel. Oh, you canceled it. Let me check if there's any rotation in Palpusa. Let's see if there's anything happening there. Where should go down? There is no cells. There is one in northwestern Tallapoosa County, but there's no rotation in that cell though. So I think you're in the clear for now, unless there's some kind of cell that moves in the area. There is none at the moment, but there might be soon. There may be some soon. So there might be some cells moving into the area, but it won't be for long likely. Oh yeah. Just be on alert for, just be on alert until a little, for a while. I would be on high alert until like at least tonight probably. So yeah. You're welcome, dude. We're in the enhanced risk, I think. Hang on, let me make this smaller. If we're very lucky or unlucky, depending on how you want to look at it, this might be upgraded to a high risk, but I doubt it. I'm just gonna wait until later in the day. I'm gonna keep streaming, but it's gonna get bad later in the day probably. It's gonna get very bad lucky. Check if they ever relayed it. Yeah, they never even relayed it, so there was no point in even trying to get it. I never even relayed that Severe Thunder from 1 year. If there's ever rotation in any kind of cell, that means one part of the storm is, let's say like there's one part of the storm is moving west, and a different part of the storm is moving east. So that would either create a very big rotation, or a very small rotation. If it's more, I think the smaller it is, the more dangerous it is, because that's like it's stronger, more concentrated rotation in a certain area. We haven't seen that for a while. We did earlier, but like that was a while ago. There's a cell in Birmingham that's starting to move into Birmingham. It doesn't look very strong or very severe at the moment. It might turn severe though. See what's happening there. Let's see what's happening. It is. Right now it's supposed to be stormy, but it's not right now. It's partly cloudy actually. But there is a storm moving into the area, I believe. It's very humid. It's actually not that humid. I thought it was going to be more humid actually. Never mind. What was that? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, 95% watch. It's a 95% watch probability. Whoa. Tornado watch will be issued. Tornado watch will be issued by 21 Zulu. Across portions of the Mid-South. A few strong tornadoes are possible in addition to our tail. There's going to be a tornado watch issued soon. There will be a tornado watch, but I don't know when. Sorry. In my throat. It's likely that there could be a high risk, but I doubt it. There might be a high risk. Something in my throat. I don't like daylight savings time because there's nothing really going to be happening for a while. Some of my throat hurts. The throat goes from nothing severe, just no big deal. 20% watch probability to severe stuff. Quarter-size hail has been reported by the National Weather Service in Huntsville. Public reported it. Public has reported quarter-size hail near Black Road and Interstate 65. I'm expecting a tornado watch to be issued. I'm gonna open up Memphis just in case. Oh no, I already have Memphis open. They updated this week, they canceled it. They canceled it for some counties. For great again. Hey. What happened? We did, but there's a 95% chance that a watch be issued. No, not yet, but there will be. There will be one. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty strong. I feel it's gonna be a strong day. It's gonna be a weird day at me. As you guys can hear, oh, my mic is muted. Okay.
Live on my YouTube.
As you guys can hear,
live on my YouTube. Hey, you still live on my YouTube?
Yeah, dude. Codster has joined. Been live for 2 hours.
Are you streaming on my YouTube?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay.
National Weather Service. Watches are gonna be issued.
They will be issued. They will be issued soon. They said they'll be issued within 2 hours. Oh, useless. There will be one issued within 2 hours. I'll be sure to try catching some alerts for you guys. Whenever there's any issues, I will report it. I will get it for you guys. If you guys want to hear. There have been one tornado warning issued, but there is no longer one in effect. It will likely be a particularly dangerous situation, tornado watch, or a PDS tornado watch, whatever you want to call it, with 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and, well, that was what happened. There might be 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, likely with this, like, the supercell of the storms that develop in the area. What's that? Significant weather advisory, so nothing severe. Advice for the strong thunderstorm that is moving in the area. So the strong thunderstorm is located near Colquitt, wind east of 30 miles per hour. Dime-sized hailwinds in excess of 40 miles per hour will be possible with the storm. Locations impacted include Colquitt, Newton, Damascus, Hawkinstown, Minsville, Crestview, Harmony Church. Another significant weather advisory. Jetterville, Model, WMA, Bethany, and Milford. Let's see what this is for. Strong thunderstorm was located near Stevenson, 11 miles west of Bridgeport, winds at 40 miles per hour. Pea-sized hail and winds in excess of 30 miles per hour would be possible with this storm. Frequent cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Lightning can strike several miles away from the thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. There's a lot of severe weather happening today. That's pretty strong. It's pretty dangerous. This is a pretty early day for a watch. A pretty early day, early time, early, everything for some kind of warning or watch. For moderate risk, I actually can't talk, I swear to God. Oh, that's moving pretty quickly. There's rotation right near Huntsville radar station. There's rotation in these cells up here. Let's post them in some servers. Rotation in 2 areas, which is pretty rare. It doesn't happen very often. It's likely gonna happen today, but it's pretty severe weather happening today. It's not good. These could definitely intensify very quickly. And it's not gonna be good. It sucks that there's likely going to be fatalities for all these cells. For this event today, I mean. Hey, Codster. Man of the hour, Codster has arrived. What's up, Codster? There is rotation in these cells down here. It's not a very strong rotation, but there is some. It looks pretty isolated though. It's right about here. Some here. There's quite a bit of areas of rotation, especially right here. This is pretty much the main area of concern. I would say this area right about here is the main area of concern. Because there could be a bow, maybe? Might be bowing out, but I'm not sure. And there's definitely rotation. Definitely rotation, but like, I don't know how strong it is. See you later, Pokemon Pixel. There's quarter-size hail reported right about here. About 45 minutes ago in Limestone County, Alabama. See what's going on. It's weird that nothing's happening. Like, not much is happening at the moment. It's just severe thunderstorm warning in effect forever, dude. What was that? Continued a severe thunderstorm warning for Thomas, Georgia. Tallahassee had continued a severe thunderstorm warning for Thomas County, Georgia. Whenever there's something issued, I will stop talking and I will try catching it for you guys. So you guys can hear it and to record it, you know what I mean?
Thursday and Thursday. This is
See what's happening right now. There's not much happening right now. I would have expected some more.
rain change.
Let's go down here and see what's happening.
Or visit us anytime.
There's a chance of baseball-sized hail from Huntsville's hazardous weather outlook. Well, all of Huntsville's outlook, or all of Huntsville's area, has a risk of baseball-sized hail. So hail up to 2 3/4 inches. So about this big, and like this, yeah, pretty much like a hail like this big, probably. Like, no, there's a chance of hail like this big, and you don't want that falling and hit you on the head. So everyone down there, I would be careful. It's hail. It's pretty big for hail. Hail is normally like pea size, quarter size, not baseball size. Significant weather advisory. Oh, another significant weather advisory. Oh. (2:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time to off radio check. Here's a thunderstorm over Coosa Island or near Pell City, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Nickel-sized hail will also be possible with this storm. 2:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm 7 miles west of Athens, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Pea-sized hail winds in excess of 40 miles per hour would be possible with this storm. Cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. The lightning strikes several miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. It's gonna be a pretty bad day for people in Alabama. You know, like thunderstorms, you're just good luck. I don't know what to say. If you don't like thunderstorms, good luck. There's a cell of rotation. It's sort of far away from high top, I guess you could say. I guess that's how you pronounce it. It's got rotation, and there is a chance it might develop into a supercell with some rotation, and 12-mile wide tornadoes. Not exactly the most safe thing in the world, but you know, that's just the way it goes. How much is happening at the moment? An SVR for like an hour or something. Okay, there's not much really happening at the moment. Nothing really happening at the moment with any severe weather. There's a severe thunderstorm warning, but like that's pretty much it. But it's pretty far away from everything else though, so. We're seeing what happened. It's like nothing happened. You saw right here with rotation, but that's pretty much it. There's a cell earlier with a tornado warning, and it looks like it was developing a hook, but I think it died out just before it could do anything. Shame. I'm not sure something that would happen. There's not much really happening at all at the moment. A little area of rotation right over here. It's gonna bow out. Maybe it's about to bow out. I don't know. To answer your question, there is some in Georgia, some in Alabama, some in Florida. There's some pretty much in Kentucky, Florida, Alabama, and Georgia. There's pretty much a whole bunch in a whole bunch of states. There's also some stuff happening in Illinois, but it's not severe. It's not very severe at all. Let's go up in Illinois to see what's going on. Remember that there was cells up there, but I don't think they were severe at all. This one moving at like 85 miles per hour, something like that earlier. This one's moving at like 25, this one's moving at 30, this one's moving at like 60, this one's moving at 56. Let's see what the Chicago radar shows. See if there's anything going on there. Well, there's nothing really going on in Chicago. Let's go down to Indiana and see what's going on. Indianapolis shows a cell with a very broad rotation. Oh, who's that? Thunderstorm wind damage has been reported by Tallahassee, 1 mile southwest of Thomasville, Georgia. Thomas County, Georgia. A tree was reported down there, so I'm just going all over the place to what's happening. I don't see much happening at the moment. Well, there could be some cells developing. I'm sure there is cells developing, but it's probably not being picked up because the radar scan isn't in yet. The new one isn't in yet. This KVAF shows quarter-sized hail, and it's moving northeast at about, I would say, 35, 40 miles per hour. And that's when you get 35 miles per hour. Oh, it's got the new scan in, I think. There's a whole bunch of cells moving at varying speeds. This one's moving southeast at about 35 miles per hour. About 55 or 450, something like that. This one's moving at 50 to 55, something like that. What's happening down here for all the people in Fort Lauderdale and Miami in that area? Nothing's happening. Let's see in Key West. Well, there's a couple of cells down in Key West. They're all moving southeast at 20 and 30 miles per hour. This one's moving about 35 miles per hour, but it's over the water, so it's nothing very dangerous, you know what I'm trying to say. Let's take a look at the instability. The area is very warm. The area severe weather is occurring at, it's pretty warm. Oh, hang on a moment. The website froze. I don't think you're able to see it though, which is kind of bad, but an area like Tallahassee it's actually not that warm there. It's only 70 degrees. But if you go north of it, it's actually still pretty cold. It's 65. It's humidity is very high. It's 90% in Huntsville, 100% over here. So that means with a dew point of about 60, 64. It's very unstable air. There's areas have 3,000 joules per kilogram, which is very unstable air. The higher the number, the more unstable. And there's some parts like New Orleans. New Orleans has 4,000 or 3,800. Mobile, Alabama has 3,400. Jackson, Mississippi has 2,700. Go a little bit further north. Actually, the further north you go, the less unstable the air gets, the more stable the air is. So, in areas in like northwestern Mississippi, there's areas with 3,000 joules per kilogram, which is very unstable. 4,000 is considered extreme instability. But there's no areas in the moderate risk area with that high instability, but it's just kind of odd. I would have expected higher. But I'm not seeing anything very high. Like, Tallahassee is pretty unstable air. It's 2,000 joules per kilogram. The area that's severe thunderstorm warning was first issued is about 3,500, 4,000 joules per kilogram. I know you can't see this, so it's probably something saying random words, but that is what I see. Yeah, I know there's going to be a tornado watch issue very soon, Lazy Skating Gaming. There should have been, Remember, I think it said that there's a 95% chance of one being issued. Right along the Florida-Alabama border, there's CAPE values, which is instability exceeding 4,000, so it's very extreme instability, and Pensacola has about 4,100 joules per kilogram, which is extremely unstable. If you ever have CAPE values above about 2,000, some of that, then you should be on alert for some severe weather that might be coming your area, your way. Birmingham, which has all that, which had that rotating thunderstorm of supercell above it or north of it, actually wasn't really a supercell. There wasn't much happening with it. It wasn't even warned or anything. There was rotation in it though. It was starting to develop a hook, I think, or it was definitely rotating and had that area has a CAPE value of about 2,000 joules per kilogram, which is pretty unstable. Tuscaloosa has about 2,500 to 3,000 joules per kilogram, which is pretty unstable. It's moderately unstable. It's pretty hot over there. Tallahassee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. I'll try to catch you. No, I'm not going to talk for a bit though, so.
In South Georgia that provides the Under Armour mouth guards. With Armor Bite mouth guards, you're at
National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Cook County in Georgia, northeastern Thomas County in Georgia, northwestern Brooks County in Georgia, eastern Colquitt County in Georgia, until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 3:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Coolidge, Oregon, 12 miles south of Moultrie, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Moultrie, Adel, Sparks, Norman Park, Lenox, Pavo, Coolidge, Riverside, Berlin, Elenton, Reed Bingham State Park, Massey, Greggs, Enon, Flat Ford, Wagon Wheel, South Moultrie, Moultrie Municipal Airport, Murphy and Cook Company Airport. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Georgia: Brooks, Colquitt, and Cook.
Could have done.
As you guys can hear, there was just a severe thunderstorm warning issued, and it's not very big hail, but there is some threat of more severe weather that is coming. Actually, it's pretty strong. Looks like it's maybe. Let's listen to this audio. Alright, so I just got that severe thunderstorm warning, which is very nice. I'm gonna boost the audio if it's really quiet. Amplify it a tad bit. That's better. Okay, so I caught that severe thunderstorm warning, which is very nice. And it's not that very big hail. I thought it would be bigger hail. It's moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. This might be a little bit. I think this system might be hitting me because it might travel over the water and develop into the next nor'easter, which I do not want. I don't really want another nor'easter. I've already been hit by 3 of them. The last one was hit very hard, and there's still quite a bit of snow outside, and this is why I don't like living in Canada, because there's already a whole bunch of snow and I don't want more. I'm gonna add Paducah, so you might do some like ding-ding on it. In Paducah, because they might be issuing stuff at the moment, but I don't know. You should see those one over. I didn't even know that Paducah was issuing stuff. But I should keep an eye on Paducah because they're definitely doing stuff. We've been on for 2.5 hours. That's pretty long, actually. I've never live streamed on anything before. This is my first time streaming for 2.5 hours. There's going to be another Outlook issued in about 20 minutes. It'll likely remain a moderate or maybe even be upgraded to a high risk, which I don't think is super likely, but it may be upgraded to a high risk. There's a warm front moving into the area where other severe weather is occurring, which will make it much worse, which will cause a huge explosion of severe weather pretty much. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening, and that is why it's not super bad at the moment, but it will get very bad soon. There's a warm front moving into the area, and it's gonna collide with all that unstable air, and it's gonna there's already some supercells, or at least some thunderstorms there. When the warm front and the storms meet, that means there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff happening. There's gonna be a whole bunch of sea level that's occurring, and yeah, it's not gonna be very good. You don't want any cold or warm front moving into the area where there's already a whole bunch of unstable air, and just warm air trying to rise past the cold air that is trying to go down, and there's a warm front moving into the area. So that means there's going to be a lot of very strong thunderstorms that are going to be developing. What was that? New severe thunderstorm warning. I'm going to try to catch you, okay? So. Huntsville. One moment. try catching it, okay? My mouse, why'd you do this? Hang on for one more. I'm trying to catch the worst, so I'm probably not going to be talking for a bit. There's not going to be any audio until there's actually an alert going off. I swear, WTWX should actually go in. Whoa. There's a squall line developing in northern Kentucky. I'm on Key West, what the heck? There's a squall line beginning to develop. It is significant weather advisory. Damn it, I dropped my stuff. I swear to God, dude. I keep missing things. Whatever, I'm not even excited. I'm just gonna give up trying to catch that one because I don't think they're ever gonna relay it, or it's gonna take a very long time for them to relay it. See what it can. I can definitely see a squall line starting to develop. Right up here, there's a very obvious squall that they can begin to develop. Knew that there's gonna be something happening around Athens. Called it earlier. There's no rotation at the moment, or there's not very strong rotation. I can't tell. Just KHTX, let's see what's happening. There's some rotation. Yeah, there's some rotation up there. Can't move my... Tornado possible. Tornado possible. There is rotation, so there is a potential of a tornado. Sorry for being kind of quiet. I just don't know what to say. I'm sorry, I'm kind of. I don't know what to say. It's just, if there's tornado possible, there should be a tornado warning. In my opinion, there should be a tornado warning if there's tornado possible. Oh, there's a winter storm watch. Oh, in Pennsylvania. Oh my god. So crazy. I can't believe it. So crazy. So winter storm warning. Oh, winter storm warning. Whoa. Winter weather advisory. It's crazy. I can't believe it's a moderate risk and it's not even that like a year. There's a chance it might be upgraded to a high risk, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That would be crazy if it's a high risk. Oh, what was that? 2 hail reports, a penny-sized hail, and quarter-size hail. This is a squall developing in Mississippi, apparently. Whoa, TVS, TVS, TVS. TVS, 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 TVS. The TVS developing. There's actually a TVS right there. There's hail getting big. This is bad. They should just severe thunderstorm, but I'm not going to track that shit. I don't think it's important enough. The TVS 9, that's insane. TVS 9. This is really bad. The hail's definitely getting bigger. And there's rotation, so. Tornado warning will likely be issued very soon. This is not good. This is pretty bad. It's TVS 9 though. You see, like, do you know how bad it is? It's like there's 2-inch hail, which is bigger than golf balls, and there's a tornado warning will likely be issued very soon because of that TVS. The TVS 9, which is not good. Whoa! High surf advisory. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's insane. Can't believe it. It is actually insane. Oh, it's gone. That's odd. I thought it would come back. And we have about 45, 50 miles per hour. Moving east, northeast at about 45 miles per hour. Sorry for not really talking much, I just really don't know what to say. This is not good. There was a TVS, but there's not one anymore, but there will likely be another one soon. I would expect a tornado warning to be issued, but there wasn't one issued because that TVS wasn't actually very long. It's 2-inch hail, so. There is rotation, but someone thinks there isn't rotation. Someone says there's no sign of rotation with that cell. No, there definitely is. That tornado warning did not last long. When there was one. Oh. What's happening down here? Not much. There's a double header, and man, but I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Just call it. Oh, hey, dude. SPC Concord 1506 is here, guys. You want to say anything there? What's up, Concord? Well, no one joined except for me.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello?
Yo.
You see the outlook is some moderate risk now.
I know. I think they just issued another one though. It might be higher now.
Klotzer is live streaming right now.
Yeah, I'm live streaming on his account.
Why are you live streaming on Klotzer's channel?
You let me? I couldn't stream on mine because it just doesn't let me.
There's a few tornado warnings down in Mississippi.
Wait, there's a tornado warning in Mississippi?
No, like an hour ago.
No, there was one in Alabama. What the hell? That was loud!
Back from school. I didn't expect a moderate risk.
It scared me.
Huh?
It scared me. Did you hear that? It was the loudest IM thing.
Well, it must have been, I don't know. Yeah, I don't be live streaming.
What do you say? You literally just turn into a glitch. Your voice turned into a glitch there, pretty much.
How did you get the screen on your live stream?
What you say? Dude, you are so laggy. Oh my god. There's a severe risk of tornadoes and very big hail. park. The moderate risk is a little bit bigger, I think, actually. What's going on? Oh, that's me. That's me on the stream, dude. Supposed to get big hail. Probably some big winds, too. Really, there's a TDS in 9. Tornado possible, tornado possible, tornado possible. $half size hail and tornado possible. This feels weird. Oh, now y'all, welcome back. Have a good day. I think there's a hook forming in Huntsville. There's a hook forming. I think that is a hook forming in that cell in Huntsville. Are you silent or are you just not talking? Where's your mic not working? We're streaming for 3 hours. AFD. Oh, he's gone. And he's back. How come you're not talking, dude? Oh no, there's a severe thunderstorm warning for a place called Normal. Not normal. The new outlook was just issued. Pretty much the same. There's pretty much no difference. No difference in like where the warning's for. Zoom in as far as you can.
No, you can't hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, finally.
Can you see that hook starting to form?
So in Alabama, yeah, that.
Yeah, that's one with the here. That hail's starting to get big. It's like 2 inches. It's starting to get a little bit bigger.
There's 5 on that hook.
Huh?
Don't you see the Mesa or?
Is it Mezzo?
Storm, the one in the middle, south of that storm.
What was that? Hold on, let me see what that was.
So which radar site are you?
KHTX. What are you using?
Yeah.
KHTX.
Oh. Uh-oh.
There's a mezzo there for like 8. There's a mezzo 8 there. Bro, it's baseball size. Hell.
Which one?
Huh? In the one down here, the one that's in East Central.
Hello, guys. Can y'all hear me?
What is up? Okay, so
Let me turn on my
Mr. Cogster has joined.
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
yes, I can hear you.
Alright, yeah, I can hear y'all. We've got some supercells popping up. We got moderate risk for severe weather. I'm about to go live on YouTube once I get all my radars set up here.
I will stop streaming and I'll let you take over, okay, dude?
Moderate risk, high chance for tornadoes, even wedges.
Yeah, we're going to see a PDS tornado watch, most likely. We're going to see, they've already said 95% chance of definitely a tornado watch. So,
since the SPC is forecasting severe thunderstorms expected over parts of the Tennessee Valley this afternoon and tonight, please do the latest public statement about this event.
Yeah.
Supercells developing in Alabama.
Severe weather is going to happen today.
It's got rotation.
And unfortunately, it's sad to hear that people are going to lose their lives today.
I know, dude.
Don't say that. You're kind of like, you're probably gonna jinx it. It's probably gonna happen.
No, I'm not jinxing it.
No, it will happen, dude.
Say that. There's people. It's because people are not. This is not usually this. This doesn't usually happen this early in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really happen.
The only time I remember it happening this early is in 2017. My friend was under a high risk, and he got all of his.
Yeah, and actually, we can see a tornado emergency if we see a cell.
We have a cell, a strong supercell with a
Tuscaloosa, which concerns me.
What's happening, Tuscaloosa? What was that?
I believe Tuscaloosa's in here, isn't it? Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
In the moderate risk. Oh, there's a TVS 4.
Where?
It's got 3-inch hail. I'm using KBMX.
What radar site are you looking at?
KBMX.
KVX.
KBMX.
Oh, I'm not monitoring down there. I'm monitoring this moderate and enhanced. Y'all need to cover the marginal and slide. Because those I'm already going to.
No,
on these.
We're covering the storms in Alabama. There's a supercell.
There's 2 supercells, I think. There's one with a TVS, and there's another one that had a TVS at 9 earlier.
Yeah, there's one.
Let
the one with the TVS has.
Let me go to YouTube. Okay, guys, I'm about to go live.
Alright,
let me just get the.
I'll end the stream and I'll let you stream.
Hold on. Let me get the thing going here.
How about I start the stream?
We got 38 subscribers. We got 38. We've gained about like 2 or 3 over the severe weather.
You are welcome, dude. Central Alabama.
Did you do that?
Okay, so Pokemon Pixel.
I need that because I need to be able to monetize.
Not much is happening in Central Alabama.
Did you make a bunch of fake accounts and subscribe where I can get 1,000?
I'm not making 1,000 damn
I want to be like
no, I need you to make like
6,000 or 7.
500.
No. Only 962. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll make 200 of those. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that.
Do it.
But guys. Okay, we're live on YouTube. We've already got 5 people watching.
Wait, what?
Already 5 people watching, 3 likes.
Dude, this is awesome.
Like it.
There's 4 likes.
Hello guys. Hold on. Hello guys on YouTube. This is severe weather coverage. We got moderate risk for severe thunderstorms. Today, let me just pull up a no weather radio station here. But we've got moderate risk. We've got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. I'll read those out in just a minute to y'all, but I need to get into a NOAA weather radio. Browse. And I'm trying to go to a NOAA weather radio.
Severe thunderstorm warning. Can I?
Wait.
Let me catch the severe thunderstorm warning, okay? First.
There's a significant severe chance for tornadoes and
Wait, no one talk. There's a severe thunderstorm warning.
We've got a bunch of sales near Nashville.
Let me catch this severe thunderstorm warning first, dude.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna mute first. I'm gonna mute it until it actually starts going. You'll hear it on the stream though. You'll hear it when it starts. Also, there's a TDS. TVS. I picked the one station that doesn't relay anything out of 4.
Alright, guys. So let me start. Let's actually start getting going here. We've got some severe warnings already in the moderate risk area. If I pause the loop and I'll go to the all the way to the newest loop. Right now we've got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. Here's going to be the first warning. This is right north of Huntsville. So it says the National Weather Service in Huntsville, Alabama has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Jackson County and northeastern Alabama, northeastern Madison County and north central Alabama, southwestern Franklin County and Middle Tennessee until 4 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Meriden,ville moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard: ping-pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source: radar indicates. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include northern Huntsville, Forest Mill, Hazel Green, Skyland, Alabama A&M University, New Market, Princeton. The Project preparedness actions for your protection move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. And just to tell y'all, lightning can strike up 15 miles from an apparent thunderstorm. So,
is tornado possible?
These are light producers.
That's the first.
You know the Weather Channel's having a special live coverage event.
It is.
Oh, okay.
How about?
Alright, I'm gonna try and get them
How about
try and get them also going here.
How about transfer the stream over to you?
On their breaks, on their breaks, I am going to mute. We're going to stop talking. We're going to let them take over because they give more information than we do. We're just here like storm chasers are. We're here to chase, or we're here to track the warnings. We're not actually out right at the storm, but we are tracking this here at our houses, and
what's that?
And that's what concerns us is people that are actually in this is going to be they're not going to know what to do, and also I'm in a near a slight risk area. My county, 2 counties to the west of me, is under a slight risk, and which really concerns me is because this wall line is going to be really strong when it's in that slight risk. It depends on if that is still severe, will I be placed under a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch? I don't know, but I got my HH, I got my 100, got my 120 on No Weather Radio, on my hometown No Weather Radio. If a warning were to come through there, I would immediately receive it. It would go bing bing on IEM bot probably about what?
1 second later.
5 seconds after that, it would come through my No Weather Radio. So
we had some damage
it's just like that whenever the warning is issued. So, and it's 78 degrees in Birmingham. That is 66 in Huntsville. It's 63 over here in my area.
That's a warm front, dude. There's a warm front moving into the area, so that's gonna cause a lot more severe weather.
That warm front has slipped through my area. My grandpa, I might have to call him later on tonight on my mom's phone. Tell him that he needs to be weather alert because that's where some severe thunderstorms are going to happen. I don't think we have that tornado watch yet, do we?
No, they should be issuing it pretty soon.
Yeah.
There's reports of ping pong ball size hail in Cleveland County, Alabama.
Alright.
Also, on that warm front, there's gonna be a whole bunch of supercells or at least some severe thunderstorms on that warm front, like on the edge of that warm front.
Alright, guys. So I'm trying to open IEM bot right now. I know Xfinity's still trying to load for me.
Do you want to take over? Do you want to take the stream over?
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could stop the other stream.
Alright. Okay, so guys, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna let Codster take over the stream. We'll be right back in a couple minutes, so no one leave yet. Or no one leave until the stream's over. It's not over yet, and we're gonna be back soon. See you guys in a bit.